What's going on, gang? We're back again for the second time today. How we doing, everybody? I'm here. Yeah, the guy's going to do it. The guy's here. Arturo, that's back-to-back days that that I answered a question of yours right as I hopped into stream. Let's go, little weasel, little rat. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Shout out to Jack Dog Steve for becoming a channel member. We're here for the UFC ceremonial weigh-ins. We're here for the RAF 10 card. Sinner, what's going on? Bah, bah. What's up, Arturo? Yeah, best one, too. That's right. Little rat. Little weasel. Ryan G, how you doing, brother? We're in here. We're in here. Did you guys like that video earlier? I thought that shit was a banger. Should I add the weigh-ins to the thumbnail? I have it in the title, but the thumbnail I have is just RAF. Should I leave it or should I add the weigh-ins to the thumbnail as well? Arturo. Pop, 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 pop.
Little ding dong of a thing he is, yeah?
It looks like we're about to get into the yeah, weigh-ins are staged. Yeah, I know they're fucking fake, dude. Whack. With us. Hey. Let me get this RAF card pulled up. My name is Michael Chandler. I'm from High Ridge, Missouri. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth, man, yeah? There we go. We got RAF pulled up. We got the weigh-ins pulled up. You see the... Wait, what's that? You see the rehearsal of the walkout for UFC White House? I did not. Oh, on Embedded. Yeah, I did see it. That shit was dope. Hey, Solway, back in the chat with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Good morning, peeps. Good morning to you. Those 5 gifteds went to Dimitri, Blue Line MP, Bomb.com, Nam Sankit, and Mr. Winter 1005. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Francisco Tapia, what's up? MMA Hole, thanks for the 4 months of membership. Got my arse ate today. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, dude. How are you doing following the experience? It was amazing. 2 for 2 on live streams for the second straight day. That's right. And then we got tomorrow Fight Companion, and then Monday Verdict. So we are in here for a while for the next few days. Yeah, I'll probably be on stream until I'm going to be on stream until the end of RAF. So I'll probably be on stream till shit. I'll probably be on stream till 9, something like that. At least like 3+ hours. Let me see. RAF Tapology. Oh, they haven't even started yet. They're doing, what's this first match? Sharapov. Oh, this is in the wrong order. Okay, let me go to their website. Hold up. Event, RAF 10, view matchups. The first one is Sharapov. Oh, it's the second one. Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more till Arman versus Tony, and 10 more till Chimaev versus Danis. And also Aaron Pico versus Lance Palmer's on that RAF event as well. So we got some fun stuff to hang out and do tonight. Let's get it. She was hungry. Jesus Christ. Remember when Chandler said he adopted black kids to prove nature versus nurture? So if Derek Lewis adopted white kids, they'll end up like Ali. Jesus Christ. You catch Tony and Arman presser? Yeah, they were like pinching each other's nipples and shit. It was kind of Ed, bro. It's okay, guys. The best is here. Florida Cam, what's going on, baby? Do you think Lewis looks locked in? He's going to fold easy. Hokett's going to break him in the first like round and a half. I looked at the time and said 8:17. How the fuck is 9 a while? But 5:17. Yeah, I'll be on for like 3 more hours at least. I think it'll be a late Monday morning UFC for you. Oh, where are you? Wow, there is a lot of people at this fucking weigh-in, dude. Damn. I think it'll be late morning Ireland. Ah, okay, gotcha. Boom, boom, beat 'em, boom, boom, beat 'em, boom. Boom, beat 'em, boom. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So Arman backed out of being the backup fighter for this. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Crazy enough. I thought you meant Arturo. Oh, no. Lewis got a fat guy 6-pack. Yeah, he had the last time he had a 6-pack, he had that first round finish over, what's his face? Marcos Rogerio de Lima. UFC White House is Monday morning in NZ. Are you going to be at work? Oh, looks like they're starting the weigh-ins. Let's get it. Taporia's walking in right now. Huge pop for Ilya at the weigh-ins. The mics are a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. It keeps like ringing like wow, 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 wow at the end of Brendan Fitzgerald's sentences. Jesus Christ, bro. UFC, get it together, gang. Gayest event of the year, which one? The White House shit? Best part of UFC White House is John Jones will be watching drunk from his car. True. Arman is scared of Top Toro. True. What's up, Wyatt? What's up, Abraham? Everyone knows. Jesus Christ. MMA hole. We know where it's at. Chris Weidman just started a USA chant. There's hella people participating. It's kind of bangers, dude, you know? Oh, dude, fucking Bisping sweating through his suit. Bad, bro. He is sweating through that suit. Jesus Christ, Michael. Everyone knows. Yeah. Bisping soaked. Yeah, I know. It's insane, dude. They're saying happy birthday, America. That's just not for like another week and a half. 3 weeks. It's like 3 weeks away. Man, can we please get to the fucking, to the actual weigh-ins? I love the Bisping. You broke him down as a fraud. Yeah, because he fucking is, bro. It's so annoying. Happy birthday, Trump. Yeah, exactly. Just shows what humidity can do if you're not acclimated to it. True. They break in like 5 laws to put this on. Yeah, but I guess that lawsuit got turned down. Yeah, but they probably break in hundreds of laws, bro. Damn, the ads, bro. Yeah, they got to pay for it somehow. They're losing 60 mil. Needs a good false flag to really cement it. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I got to put my eye drops in. Hold on, my fucking contacts are getting really, really fucking dry. Bow. Got to powder my nose real quick? Nah. Took a blinker, though, for sure. I can't believe there are people out there that wanted this event canceled. I know, it's kind of annoying. But that's how it's always going to be. You can't enjoy anything. Oh, they're starting. Let's go. Oh, they're doing a flyover? Kind of fire. Oh, no, they have a guy parachuting in. All right. Very nice. Very nice. MMA Hole, thanks for the 2. Appreciate you, big dog. Strickland has become my favorite fighter on earth. Yeah, he's grown on me a lot as well. Wyatt, stop doing so much blow. Save some for me. I don't do blow. I take blinkers off the pen sometimes, but I've done blow once in my life, brother, and it was way back in high school, so it was 10 years ago. I've been spamming in the UFC chat. Do you want more from Fight Society? Let me look. I stopped doing that. That's not in my videos anymore. I stopped that like today or yesterday. Let me see. I don't see it anywhere. All good. Oh, yeah, there it is. I just saw it. Do you want more from Fight Society? I saw it in the chat. There we go. Nice. I saw it in there again. Let's get it. Donate 1K chat and I'll go to UFC White House and run on the lawn. Let's go. That's what we need. 1K in donations and Arturo streaks across the White House lawn. Strickland is amazing. He was kicking legs off fans on Twitter. Dude, I saw fucking, he was like calling Trump a pedo and shit too. That shit was hilarious. Your watch parties and streams really enrich the UFC experience. Thank you for the work you do. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're coming for the top. Biggest channel on MMA YouTube. We're coming for it. Dude, I swear, am I the only person that finds Bisping just annoying as fuck these days? Bing, bow, boom, on site. That's Trump parachuting down? True. Yeah, it is. I just read that. It's actually very possible. I'm like 4 hours, depending on traffic. There we go. Pray you don't get sniped. No, but we need you to throw a banana peel in front of Surreal Gone and have him blow his ACL. I'm gay for you. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Bisping is a yes man, always was, ever since he fucked over his manager. Oh, I don't know about the manager lore. I'll have to look into it. You're going to be a very busy man the next 48 hours. Very busy, bro. I pray they let Josh Hokett have a mic, bro. Man, it's just crazy hearing Bisping with a British accent glazing the hell out of, just glazing the U.S. This beautiful country. Shut your fucking mouth, man, yeah?
Stand your base. Little ding-dong of a thing he is, yeah? Little ding-dong of a thing he is, yeah?
Shut up, Joe, you little fool, yeah.
Banger idea, Marab on parachute would be peak. True. We're all waiting for Hokit. Where can you watch Czechia versus USA RAF? I'm on one of them sites, you know? Maybe. Michelle Obama is the real heavyweight GOAT. True. That's what people don't understand. People forget, man. She invented the helicopter knockout at 53 years old. People forget, man. Oh my God. It's on YouTube for free? No, it's not. Only the prelims. It's going to drop. It's free on YouTube. Yeah, but they always cut it out before the last 4 or 5 matches. It's just the prelims. Damn, they just let a bald eagle go over the crowd. Let's go, dude, America. Dude, hey, I got some funny shit planned for the fight companion tomorrow. The American bald eagle, dude. Let's go. Dude, that fires me up. Seeing the crowd get fired up about an eagle. Let's get it. That fires me up. Let's go. How many ads we got to have, Dana? How many ads? Bing, bow, boom. Bisping might mean it. The UK is sad and dreary. I've never been, so I don't really know. America, dude. It's weird how they picked Diego Lopez for 155 fights. It was supposed to be, what's his name? It was supposed to be Arman, but he wanted to wrestle Tony Ferguson instead. Torto with an eagle, yeah. Are you a metal fan? Nah, not really. But I can be persuaded with some shit you like. An eagle trapped in captivity is very representative of Trump and Bibi. Ah, it's an interesting take. Interesting take, brother. Bum bum beat 'em, bum bum beat 'em, bum. Let's see. Did my... Oh, they got a whole demonstration going on. This shit's kind of tight. I'm not going to lie. $1 billion Power Slap fans will be watching tomorrow. Absolutely. That's true. But all right, Joe Rogan's on stage now. Let's get it. W Marines, true. It's crazy, dude. Joe Rogan and UFC at the White House. It's crazy. All things considered. The ring girl outfits are fucking terrible. Jesus, dude. Those are wild. The setup for this is dope, though. I know there's a bunch. Oh, damn. The stage is crazy, too. Oh, they're doing videos for each one. Wyatt, you need to venture into Slipknot Pure Aggression as lyrics for show, dude. I'll check it out. Listen to some West Ghosts if you like rap but want to start getting into rock. It's a bit of both vibes. Good starters for show. I'll check it out. West Ghost. Thanks for the 5. They made them look even more like strippers. I didn't think that was possible. True. It looks like a knockoff of The Boys. Truly, I think that what's his name is gonna that Diego Lopez is gonna run through Steve Garcia. Hundo P. I feel like Steve Garcia doesn't have enough aura to be on the White House card, to be completely honest. Watch out, Taporia might fall in love with who? Oh, with the fucking ring card girls? Yeah, and Lopez was last on me and Bro's parlay. I think he's going to win for sure. Damn, there's hella people there too. This is fun. This is fun. I'm not going to hate on it. I know that like part of me wants to, but I'm not going to. I'm ready to see some fights. Enough of the bullshit. But dude, did you guys see Gaethje's weigh-in this morning? They literally made him wait for like 25 seconds, I swear to God. I think it was 21 in my video. Garcia for the upset, I really don't agree with. So we got Lopez, Chandler, Hokett, Alex, Ilya. Let me think off the top of my head. I'm going Dawkins. I think Dawkins is going to beat Bo. But you didn't say anything about Bo in that message. Oh, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Dawkins. Yeah, the only fight you didn't mention was Sugar Sean. I'm telling you, bro, White House and return. Yeah, Chandler's going to win, bro. I'm telling you. I'm just kidding. And Zahabi for sure. Why? Who wins with Gon and Pereira? I can't spell it. I'm on Guinness and Ireland. Pereira's going to win, dude. Will we see Wyatt and RAF? Sure, yeah, eventually, if they want me there. Damn, dude, Diego Lopez is the one that's not American. He got a way bigger pop. That's crazy. Hokett is going to release bodily fluids on stage. Nah, I think he's got a new skit. He's got to have like a new thing for this one. Oh, they have a video for every fight. This weigh-in's going to be long as hell. Boom, boom, beat 'em, boom, boom, beat 'em, boom, boom, beat 'em, boom. Wyatt versus Piper, RAF 50. That's like 4 or 5 years away. He won't give a fuck about me anymore. We got to do that like next year. We got to do that like early next year, like 6 months from now, like RAF 20. What are you watching? The ceremonial weigh-ins, brother. And RAF 10. Solway sent another 5 gifteds, bro. Shout out to you. Damn. Thai Nation, Knobbly Knob, Nathan La Montagne, Albino, and Talix. Let's get it, dude. Yo, shout out to Solway, bro. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Memberships for the boys. Clutch Attitude, what's going on, dude? Wow, those screens that they have on stage are fucking massive. That's crazy. Ah, nice little Rogan fuck up there. Good shit, dude. Rogan goes, Bo Nickel walking to the stage. My bad, I messed up. Anyone else felt disappointed with Michel Pereira? I thought he would at least show us some moves. What do you mean? What's up, Fight Sport Talk? Wyatt, show some gay? No. Are you from the San Fernando Valley? No. Rogan sold. Dana has his TV in his house bigger than that. I bet true. Joe, you are fired, dog. Yeah. Hey, Ding Dong, you still there? Yeah.
Show me. Yeah. Oh, those are pretty good feet.
Call the cops.
A black man can't drink.
Take it.
Black man can't drink? I can't stand Bo Nickel, bro. Little ding dong. It's BB to attend UFC 250, moving higher on Poly Market. No way, dude. Sean Strickland's going to be there with a bullhorn. Crazy, brother. Crazy. Bing, bow, boom. God, I hate Jones. Bo Nickel seen this in the future? What do you mean? I want to look like a netted turkey. That's wild. Bo Nickel looks like an extra from a Marvel movie. Dude, Bo Nickel sucks, bro. If I wasn't 5'9", I'd look up to Rogan. Bo seen his TKO in the second round already. What do you mean? Holy shit. Thanks, Solway, top G type shit, dude. That's right. Solway is a generous motherfucker, yeah?
Stand your base. The space is your space, yeah?
All right, I'm watching some RAF. I don't give a fuck about Bo Nickel talking. We got Andrew Alirez versus Jaden Earman. It's actually almost over. End of round 2. 5-2. $17.38. Yeah, baby. You forgot the whole Bo Nickel could predict his opponent's me. Oh shit, yeah, my bad, dude. My bad. I made a whole ass video about that. Might be. My bad, dude. Chill. I'm just kidding. What up, Dahmer? What's up with it? What's with Nickel? Why do you hate him? He's just so full of himself. You look like you could be Bo Nickel's cousin. I am. Let's see, what kind of color do we want in here? We want a little red in here. What do we feel like making it in here? There we go. A little color right there. It's on some type shit. Making me look a little pink. That's a little too much. See, but then that's too blue. There we go. Nice. Do orange for Trump for sure. Calm down, Wyatt. You're scaring me. My bad. Damn, I swear they have fucking 90 seconds of a video for each guy just for them to walk out, face off, and walk away. Ah, dude, Michael Chandler's so corny. I don't mind him, but geez, every time he opens his mouth, I cringe. 1738, seen Wyatt pretty ass as soon as he came in the dough. He my trap queen, he can get it for the low. True. That's me, boy. Michael Chandler says he can beat anybody in the lightweight division on any given night. So what about Charles? What about Poirier? What about Gaethje? What about Patty? You're like 2-6 in the UFC, big dog. Hey, how many of you guys actually watch RAF? Let me put a poll in here. Actually, not do you watch it? Do you care about RAF? All right, there you go. Why do you think Chimaev cheated at the weigh-in? He looked like a zombie. He just couldn't cut any more weight. That's what I think happened. I think he gave it his best effort and he couldn't cut all the weight. That's what I think. Have you played UFC 6 yet? No, I'm going to wait till the public release next week. There's just so much stuff going on. I don't really want to mix that into my content, and I'm so busy. I'm going to mix it into my content next week. We'll have all of the fallout from UFC White House for a couple days, and then I'll do UFC 6 because I think it drops to the public next Friday. I'll probably do a stream next Friday playing it with the subscribers. I think Dustin would beat him again. I think so too. I'm only watching right now because you are, for sure. Can't stand Arman. He seems to be an RAF. Yeah, he's their McGregor, pretty much. Where to watch RAF? It's on, I mean, if you watch it legally, it's on Fox Nation. UFC 6 controllers are fucking trash. Why would you interview boxers? It depends on who. I went to RAF Tampa. The event was amazing. Walkouts and presentation. Yeah, I went to the one in Arizona, the Cejudo Uriah Faber one that had the brawl between Giorgio and Arman. I went to that. And it was fun. It was fun. Did you do media for it or did you go as a fan? Chandler getting slimed out. True. Will you finally show balls this event? Probably. It just depends on if Michael Chandler wins. And I'm just playing. You should commentate at a fight promotion if given a chance. I've talked to a couple promotions about it. I might do it. All right, I'll watch it illegally. There you go. Yeah. As a fan, for sure. They'd probably, they give out press credentials pretty easy. I only had like 10K subscribers or maybe 15 when they gave me the press credential. And there was people that like just started their YouTube channels that had, that got press credentials. So I think if you want to go for free and get like the press access, it's pretty fun. And you can shoot content and shit the next time it's in your area. I just don't really feel like traveling across the country for it, you know? I like watching Brain Damage. For sure, I hear that too. I got one dude's balls on my mind. Wyatt. Guy in the blue just wants to go home. Who, Huffy? Yeah, Chandler's getting slimed the fuck out, dude. Chandler's such a gay-ass cheerleader, bro. RAF is like WWE. That's not true. It's actual competitive wrestling. I'm surprised Trump isn't on stage inspecting the ring girls. True. Wyatt's in blue, but Wyatt's also home. I am home. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck was that on my shirt, bro? Whatever. Chandler never did nothing Doherty. Yeah, he did. Every fight. Who hits harder, Lewis or Pereira? Oh, probably Lewis, to be honest, but Alex is a lot more athletic and can get to finding the shot a lot easier. Derek Lewis, you kind of got to walk into it, to be honest. You got to walk into an overhand like Volkov did. You got to shoot a takedown into an uppercut. Like if you land, I'm sure like if Derek Lewis lands a right hand on you, it probably has more of a chance of putting you out than Alex. But Alex has more of a chance of just knocking you out in general because he can get to the spot faster. And he has other things for you to worry about. Derek Lewis is just going to kind of like plod at you, fucking knock-kneed and spam overhands. Maybe he throws like one of those jump knees. What do you think of Chisora versus Wilder? Honestly, I reckon that was the last great boxing match I've seen in years. Not a technically skilled fight, but what a fan-friendly war. Yeah, it was cool. Chandler fish-hooking Poirier. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Derek Lewis has 6 or 7 strong shots. Alex has 5 rounds full of them. True. Yo, Wyatt, what are you going to do in your videos now if you're retired? Do you want more from Fight Society? What does that mean? What are you gonna say in your videos now? If you no, I'm just gonna end it and be like, hey, like, subscribe, become a channel member if you want more. At the end of every video, it's not gonna be a pre-recorded thing. Imagine Prime Lewis tracked calories and macros. He would have been champ. He would have beat DC. Or Surreal Gun. He could have KO'd Surreal Gun. Imagine our Arman is going to be 7-0 after tonight. Dillon Danis got this. Fuck cum shot. Yeah, true. Get on the White House card by O'Malley, losing 2 out of 3. Lewis lay down and quit. True. Let's get Hokit out there, though. Let's see what Hokit's got for the squad. For the boys. You guys think it's going to be... You guys think it's going to be Josh or the crazy hombre? Or do you think it's going to be the Incredible Hulk? I'm beating my shit. Nice. Derek has 2 or 3 get-ups just before he quits. Dude, sometimes Derek doesn't have any. He just waits out the round. Derek Lewis does look in good shape, but he's old as fuck. And he's a millionaire. Like, there's no reason. He has no reason to fight, really. And he wasn't even supposed to be on this card in the first place. I think Derek's going to get TKO'd in the first, 6 minutes. Derek took his pants off. Nice. So what, now he has to go back to the hotel in his underwear? That's crazy. Incredible Hulk. Yeah, Arman or Top Toro. Top Toro. Shy Josh, my balls are out. I think it's going to be Shy Josh Hokit. It's so gay that we talk about this. Which one of Josh Hokit's personalities is going to show up? All right, here comes Josh Hokit's video. Gay as fuck. To be honest, yeah, it is. Hokit gets Iran by Trump if he beats Lewis? Nah. Wyatt, who wins, Haiti or Scotland? No idea. Are you talking about the World Cup? Probably Scotland. My people, yeah. I hope Lewis loses just to spite Trump. No, he would never do that. He's going to go for the knockout, and then once he gets any sort of actual pushback, he'll quit. Damn, Josh Hokit's actually being serious in this little promo video. He's actually telling his story. I was expecting a lot more. Interesting fellow for sure. I feel a bit bad for Chandler that he held out for McGregor payday, but he's got 2 fights since then, and now he's definitely not in his prime. Still not convinced McGregor is coming back. I'll believe it when I see it. I think he's coming back. He's old in there for a paycheck. He'll get KO'd in the first round. That's what I'm thinking too. Hokit was a fullback, I think. Are Israel and Iran actually in the same World Cup bracket, or is that just a joke? You're right. Only way Lewis doesn't quit if he's scared of guys' KO power like Francis. True. Yeah, then they just stare at each other. Here we go, Josh Hokit. Pretty good pop for Josh Hokit. He's coming out as the Incredible Hulk. He's got the bandana and shit. Colby should have been on this card. He's retired from the UFC, brother. Please give Hokit a mic. Yeah. I hope. Just shook Rogan's hand on the scale. They're not going to give him a mic. No way. All right, him and Derek just faced off. They're touching each other. Damn, he's actually going at Derek. Oh, shit. Let's go. The dog. Incredible Hulk. Tony Soprano versus DC. True. He tried to get the mic off of Rogan. Yeah, he did. There's no way that they wanted him on a mic. They might not even give him a post-fight interview. He's Hokit maxing. True. He tried to get the mic. Rogan didn't let it happen. Yeah, we've seen that before where Rogan kind of just fucking yanks it back. Let's go, Eamon. I hope Eamon gets the upset, man. Let me see. Let me give you guys another poll. 57% of you guys care about RAF. There you go, guys. Give me your votes. Sugar Sean or Zahabo? I'm pulling for Eamon. I really dislike O'Malley. He's so inauthentic. What's up, Wyatt? These UFC walkouts are dragging at 2 a.m. Damn, it's 2 a.m. for you? It's only about 6 p.m. for me. Why would you hold a Kumite at 100K or a milli? Sure. Let's go, Zahabi, Fight Society alum. Yeah, this is where we find out if getting an interview from Fight Society is a blessing or a curse. Because there could eventually be the Fight Society curse where people lose if they interview with me. But hopefully he wins. RIP Zahabi, unless he was lying to Wyatt. Yeah, I hope he doesn't try to strike. That's a fake poll. 50-50. Let's go, Zahabo. 53. Zahabo by third round KO. I think Zahabo by Merab maxing knees to the thigh up against the fence, split decision. That's what I want. What's your honest opinion on BKFC? I think it's cool. I like it. It's fun. I like both guys, Ilya and Justin, but Ilya gets the KO. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Ah, damn, dude. Some guy just broke his fucking hand or dislocated his finger in RAF. He was trying to pop it back in. This is in O'Toole versus Bekzad. Where's that? Oh, Keegan O'Toole, Bekzad. Bekzad just popped his fucking finger out. Let's go, Eamon. Yeah. Eamon Zahabo. Remember, we all thought Cumshot was winning? True. That's true. This is his Strickland. This is Zahabi's fucking Strickland moment. Let's get it. Damn, there's a lot of people there that when they show it from that behind the fighter angle. Damn. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Big dubs. Fight Society alums get dubs. Merab Max Zahabi can win for show, but if Zahabi tries to kickbox, hell, he will get outscored. Jesus Christ, MMA Hole, you butchered that fucking grammar, dog. Show it? No. I had a dream 2 nights ago. One of the big favorites got wheel kicked. Yeah, it's gonna be Alex Pereira wheel kicking Cyril Gane. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. Big fight, big fight. Because Suga definitely gets a title shot with a win, and I think Zahabi probably gets a title shot with a win. The perfect scenario for Sean is that he wins tomorrow night and Peter Yan beats Merab again so that he can say he has a win over the champ. If they give him a trilogy with Merab, I think people would probably complain, even with back-to-back wins. That's what I'm thinking. Danis or Chimaev? No, dude, Chimaev for sure. Is that Trump's niece next to Hunter? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm getting into the powder grammar. Take a dive. Nice. All right, here we go. Co-main event. O'Malley is a bum and a plant. He did knock out Aljo and defend the belt. Even if it was a weak-ass defense against Cheeto, he did knock out Aljo. Regardless of the circumstances, history will say defending UFC champion. Which is more crazy enough, more than Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje can both say. Alex Pereira never defended the belt at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? There's an argument. I'm not saying I totally agree with it, but there's an argument, you know? To say that O'Malley... I think O'Malley fulfilled what his potential is. I don't think O'Malley had like GOAT status as a real ceiling for him. I think he Was like a one-time champ, two-time champ, whatever. Two-time technically because he won it and then defended it. And then he's going to have fun fights, and he's a really big name to have on cards. Maybe he gets the belt back against a Petr Yan or Merab, but I think he's just he's a celebrity fighter, you know? O'Malley's a plant who did his job. True, yeah, he might be a plant, but he did win those big fights. He beat the shit out of Vera and KO'd Aljo. That's what I'm saying. O'Malley should try to get one more belt than box. Nah, I think he stays in the UFC for the rest of his career. The UFC's not really keen on letting guys box unless it's years later. O'Malley's a legend in his own head. Hear me out. O'Malley might be. I mean, O'Malley's probably a top 5 bantamweight of all time. I'm not saying he's some GOAT, like top 10 fighter of all time, but he's probably top 5 bantamweight of all time. O'Smelly versus McGregor at 170? Nah. O'Malley's legit skills and authentic. Hate makes no sense. Rooting for the Canadian as an American is wild. I'm rooting for Eamon because I interviewed him. So he's a friend of the channel. True, I don't know Sean's contract, Sean is more humble than he used to be thanks to Merab. Yeah, that's true. I think that Sean, man, I think Sean has 5-ish fights left in his career, however long that takes. And if he gets the belt or not, we'll maybe shorten that or extend it. Like if he loses 3 fights in a row, he'll retire. But I think if Sean, even if he goes win-loss, he'll fight like 5, 6, 7 more times. He's like 32, right? He's 31. Sean's got a while. Sean will be around for a few more years. I hope we become the 51st state. What's that? Canada? Sandhagen's better than Sean? Yeah, because he just has a better wrestling element to implement to his game. Oh yeah, Sean's got a few more years for sure. I'm for anyone fighting that Dana Boy O'Malley. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I mean, he could get the belt again, which is crazy. Remember O'Malley was supposed to be the next McGregor? Yeah, that was the biggest load of horse shit. That's the biggest load of dog shit I've ever seen.
Little ding dong of a thing he is, yeah?
Oh my God, the song that they're playing for Pereira and Gane right now is so funny. It reminds me of This Is How Legends Are Made, but it was saying, it's time to make history. He still has the featherweight run to go. Yeah, Sean's going to go up to featherweight as soon as the door closes on a title shot at 35. What title fight is this for Gane? Interim against Derek Lewis, he won. Then lost to Francis Ngannou. Then fought John Jones. Then fought Aspinall, and now he's fighting. Yeah, this is number 5. And what's crazy, if he wins and then fights Tom Aspinall in a rematch, then that's number 6. Yeah, Cyril Gane's going to have the most title shots without becoming champ of all time. I think Alex is going to win. Round 4 TKO. Ba-da-ba-da. It's crazy that Alex came in heavier than a heavyweight. MMA Hole, thanks for the 2, brother. Shit, I remember when Cody G was the next McGregor. Yeah, but Cody Garbrandt was always kind of mid. He had one good fight. Wow, massive pop for Pereira. Tom watching this like motherfucker here? Yeah. Oh, massive pop for Pereira, dude. Let's get it. Dude, Pereira looks fucking massive. Especially with the headdress, too. God damn. It was his father's shows, yeah?
Stand your base. It's your, the space is your space, yeah?
Damn, let's go, dude. That's the GOAT right there. If he wins tomorrow and then beats Tom Aspinall, he's the GOAT. But he's not just tomorrow. He's got to beat Aspinall, too. Damn, dude. Pereira's bigger than him. Let's go. Pereira could buy KO. Let's get it. Tom watching this. Yeah, Cody was hyped up to be the next McGregor, though. Yeah, he was, but he was never that good. Boo Cyril Gane. Can we get a big boo for Cyril Gane, please? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Alex. Knock this French motherfucker out, dude. Yeah, Joe's like 5'6". He is very small. Shama chant while Surreal's getting interviewed. Let's get it, dude. All right, here we go. Plinio's there. They don't need the translator. What the hell? The translator's trying to get in there, and then Plinio's like next to him. Shut your fucking mouth, Joe. Yeah, a little tick, yeah. Pereira and Gon have the biggest deal. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Come on now. All right, new poll for you guys. Who wins between Ilia Abturo and Rufus Gaethje? Let's get it. Big pop for Alex, dude. The people love Alex. The bros love Alex. Let's go. Fight Society loves Alex. The Shama chants are crazy, dude. Let's go. Damn, Rogan's sweating through his shirt, too. You know there's some fucking must up there on that stage, brother. Alex is a legitimate superstar. Yeah, he is. He's the GOAT. I wish they had someone doing fake sign language. I'd love that. I'm sliding for Gaethje. You are? What? He's getting slimed, bro. I'm forever calling him Zahabo. Yeah. Ilia Abturo. It's Abturo, yeah? Okay, and on the bright side, too, by the end of this, I mean, there's only one more fight, so we're going to have a lot of fucking RAF matches I don't give a fuck about before we get to, like, the main event and all that shit. Dude, that uppercut that Gaethje hit on Chandler they just showed was fucking nasty. Dude, could you imagine if Patty was fighting Taporia? He'd fucking get killed, bro. He'd get fucking killed. Why does Joe have cum stains on his shirt? Probably because John Jones and him had a meeting or something. Joe's sweating because he's paranoid that there's a sniper. Yeah. Make a poll. Who should eat Shama's cake? Jesus Christ. Bro, what's up, Moshi Cats? Can't wait for Taporia's highlights. Ilia's friends are horrible for letting him cuff a Miami chick. Yeah. They got to speak up a little bit more next time. Gaethje is not American, and he's the lame kind of gay. I haven't seen a single bug. Yeah, dude. That's what everyone was talking about. But was bugs being a problem? I haven't seen a single issue with them at all. Too many yes men, not enough real friends. True. I'd rather see Dan Hooker win a belt than Gaethje. To be honest, I would too. Because the worst thing on Hooker is that he's a trick and he might be gay. Gaethje might win because of Hokett's interference with a steel chair. Yeah, true. Dude, the promo for Ilia and Gaethje's fire. Let's go. I could get down with a Gaethje upset. Like I wouldn't be like mad about it. But I just really don't see it happening, to be honest. Why do you think so many Americans hire Ali? That's a good question. I think it's just because of his ties to the UFC. He has favor with the UFC to get his fighters certain opportunities. I think it comes down to that. That's why so many guys sign with Jason House and Iridium. That's why so many guys sign with, there's one other one. Dominance MMA is Ali. Iridium is Jason House. There's one other one that a lot of guys signed with. I can't remember what it is. And then there's like there's a lot of managers that represent like 1 or 2 or 3 like fighters on the roster. Oh, wow. Pretty big pop for Ilya, too. Ilya's a more controversial than Alex. I feel like most people like Alex. I feel like Ilya, it's kind of 50-50, but he's still got a big pop. Yeah, this dude Justin's getting chinned, bro. Is Ilya left-handed and fights mostly out of orthodox? Because he's wearing his watch on his right wrist. Is Ilya left-handed, or is he just copying McGregor again? What's worse, the Strickland Adesanya win, or if Justin wins? What do you mean worse? Like a bigger upset? I don't know. The Strickland one was a pretty big upset at the time. Gagey said he's made for this moment and he's taken Ilya's O. Damn, there's so many people there. Isn't the guy that elbowed Dean the Great a UFC agent? Yeah, it's Tiki Gone. He used to be a UFC fighter. And he's allegedly, according to Sean Strickland, a pedo as well. All right. There's Ilya's statement. Good shit. All right. And that's that. I saw Ilya eyeing the ring girl. Yeah, Ilya's single now, you know? He's, am I right, Miami? He's single now. He can go, you know, peep on some biddies. My wish is Dana kissing good by M. Kissing goodbye. I don't know what that means. Kobe had no ground game. True, yeah. Kobe Bryant could only strike from range. He didn't have much of a grappling game, you know? Oh, fireworks show? That's sick. The comments are wild. Make Israel proud. Justin, let me see the chat. Oh, yeah, a lot of it. 17-1. Oh, wow. An American. Dope fireworks. What match is on right now for RAF? They're interviewing Ben Askren. I think they're about to do Sebastian Rivera versus Haji Aliyev from Azerbaijan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more matches, and then we have Lance Palmer, Aaron Pico, and then after that, Arman Tsarukyan and Tony Ferg, and then Khamzat Chimaev versus Dillon Danis. It's crazy to me that Khamzat and Dillon Danis are the same age. They're both 32. You guys hearing this song on the UFC ad? It's like, you got to keep it real to be next to me. All right, that's that. That's that with the weigh-in. Oh, hold on. Nope, just a crypto.com ad. I thought that we were maybe getting an announcement. Justine Goichi. Nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Ilya with the rose after a fight is the best gimmick in UFC history. True. Wyatt, your lives are the best. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, big dog. What the fuck was that song? I know. Wyatt, show some leg. There you go. It's because Danis don't fight no more. He seems so washed. He's a beast in jiu-jitsu. He was a beast as a brown belt. I actually think he has a losing record as a black belt. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Would you face MMA Doughy and power slap? Nah, I'd face him in anything, basically anything but that. I don't want to do that power slap shit. I got to show off the defense, yeah? I got to stand my base and shit. One talking point about Hokit that's really annoying me is this constant talk of him moving down to 205. Can we at least wait until he loses first? He's not even that undersized at heavyweight. True. All right, for sure, that was Strickland parachuting in with his boots on fire when the show started. True. Where can I watch RAF? You can watch the beginning of it on YouTube. Funny enough. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Didn't Danis arguably beat Gordon Ryan? I think at one point maybe, but I don't really keep up with competitive jiu-jitsu like that. He had a slight winning record, but it was BS. He literally beat Gordon Ryan. Damn. Wyatt is ball gagged on YouTube. What the hell does that mean? What the hell? Hi from Scotland. Hey there. Hi from Fight Society. Bit of a meh Hall of Famer Weidman is. Yeah, pretty mid Hall of Famer, to be honest. And that's still my boy. They're really making this a little bit too much of a production. Like, I want to get match to match to match to match when it comes to RAF. Like, wrestle, 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 wrestle. Let's wrestle. Yeah, let's wrestle. Damn, they do have hella people there at RAF, though. There was a lot of people there when I went in Arizona, too, to be honest. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, let me change the thumbnail and the title of the stream back to a more RAF-focused deal, because that's what we're on now. The White House weigh-ins are over. Yeah? There we go. Mm-hmm. You can't say stream sites. True. His dad's going to beat you up for that, Wyatt? What? Who? Gaethje's father? Yeah. Hey, Wyatt, former Mexican? RAF is not free. No, unfortunately not. Just their prelims are. Danis is annoying but elite in jiu-jitsu. Just that knee injury and becoming alcoholic after his dad passed away. Yeah, that's true. I don't mind Dillon as much as other people do. There's some people that there's a lot of people that fucking hate Dillon Danis. I don't mind him. Danis trolling Logan Paul was my favorite arc, bro. They're still in court about that. Logan Paul's wife is still suing him over like defamation and shit because of that. Crazy, brother. Crazy, brother. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. RAF is free on YouTube outside the USA. It's on Prime in the USA. Could always use a VPN on YouTube. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Russian stream, brother. Yeah, how's Noah, huh? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, so we got Rivera and Aliev, I believe, wrestling now. Let's see. My stream is a little bit glitchy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Aliev and Rivera. Which puts us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches from Aaron Pico and Lance Palmer. So we're just chilling. Like, I'm not going to necessarily put a ton of effort into like calling the RAF card, like super like play for play, but we're just vibing. We're just chilling, gang. No, brother. Espresso double.
Matcha with strawberry, brother. Espresso double.
Bro, literally 2-piece, then uppercutted Khabib. What are we talking about? Oh, Dillon Danis. Yeah. All right, we'll do the members video tomorrow because I'm definitely, if anything big happens at RAF, I'm going to have to recap it. Oh, dude, 6 scramble there between Aliev and Rivera. Nice. 4-1 Rivera. Sean versus Top Toro. Sean who? Sean O'Malley, no weight cut? Arman's going to lose 1 million. No, that wasn't a real bet. He would have got cut from the UFC roster if that was true. I thought Chris Daukaus seemed like a cool guy, but Kyle Daukaus has the personality of a fucking frying pan. A little bit, yeah. Chris Daukaus just wasn't that good at fighting, to be honest. Remember, he got nuked by Derek Lewis, went down to 205, got nuked again, and then was out of the UFC. And I think he's just a cop again. He was a cop, and then he left being a cop to go full-time on MMA, and I doubt he's full-time on as a fighter now. I doubt that he's just doing that. Bow, 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 bow. Just how Islam should be cut for using PEDs. Yeah, but then like, there's so many guys that take it at this point. You might as well just do it. You might as well just get like some Chinese doctor to make you some designer compound that's close to some other illegal substance that makes you like jacked or have unlimited cardio. You might as well just do it at this point, to be honest. There's so many steroid cheats that don't get caught. You might as well try your luck. I don't think Chris is a cop again. I think he opened his own gym. Apparently he wants to fight again. Good for him. I love that Ilya denied an interview with Nina Drama. Let's discourage degeneracy to the youth. Did he really do that? And I think he probably turned it down because she's friends with Arman. Arman is not above Abturo. No, he's not. No, sorry, Bob. How many more matches till Arman? Like 5. Coke is my PED since I make 135. Nice. Nice. Kills the appetite, helps you cut weight, all that good stuff. We have a 5-5 match here between Rivera and Aliev. Let's get it. Who's won so far on RAF? Let me see. Let's see. Keegan O'Toole won. Who else? Yeah, Keegan O'Toole won. Andrew Alirez won. Shamil Sharapov won. And Argan Haryatunyan won. That was the first one. Arsen Haryatunyan against Caleb Smith. And then after this one, we got Hayden Zilmer against Rizabek Aituman. What are these fucking names, bro? This is probably how people that aren't MMA fans feel seeing like Khamzat Chimaev and Islam Makhachev. How many more fights till Volk and Islam retire? Islam like 1 or 2. Volk like 1 or 2. Why does Arman do so much RAF and not his real job in the UFC? Because he probably enjoys this. He can do it more often and probably make close to the same amount of money. Like per competition. I started seeing a good old gal and she's been thickening me up. Nice. She's been feeding you. You think Tony could pull it off? Fuck no. Arman's number one. Why would he fight? True, but yeah, it's his career. He's actually a UFC fighter, you know? She cooked good. I'm getting a tummy. Just mix in some more runs and some more strolls. Go for like a 30-minute walk in the morning, you know? Or if you're like on your break at work, just like do some laps around the block walking. Doesn't even have to be running, you know? Oh my God, he's going to eat his ass. Wyatt, you ever been with a spicy Latina? I'd be shocked if you haven't, being in LA. You never know, brother. You never know. I'm talking spicy. Hot. Arman has no one to fight. He just has to wait for Ilya. They're going to do him and Charles for the BMF in a rematch, I think. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for sure. I'm talking spicy. Hot. I run a lot already. I'm going to have to start doing white girl ab exercises at this point. Pretty much, yeah. The spicy Latinas in LA will make you piss battery acid. Jesus Christ, dude. Arman cooks them all. No way. Plot twist. Hokit has schizophrenia. No. Well, Fight Society lives on Figgy. Take with that what you will. No, no. Don't put that slander on me. I'm a respectable gentleman, dude. Would you ever consider doing more boxing content? Also, keep up the good work. Love you and brother love. And your channel was first introduced to the Gable Stevenson allegations. Appreciate you, Narcissus. Maybe some boxing stuff. I do the big stuff, but boxing doesn't interest me as much as MMA and other combat sports. What about one? Do you watch it? Sometimes, yeah. Rarely. I'm going to need to see Arman versus Charles 5 rounds in Sao Paulo before I feel okay about giving him the title shot. What they're talking about is a UFC numbered card in the Intuit Dome. In the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California in September. And they're talking about Volkanovski versus Movsar main event and then Charles Arman rematch for the BMF co-main. UFC and Ryzen are the best MMA promotions. Yeah, they are, for sure. I actually might be interviewing a Ryzen champion very soon. They reached out to me about it. First person to say my name right. Let's get it, baby. I got you. If Ilya marries a torta, are they all a tortilla? What are you talking about? Oh, who? I might interview Danny Sabatello. He's their bantamweight champ. He was with Bellator for a while. Wyatt secretly still works for Ryzen. No, I don't work for them. I said that if they had anybody that was worth interviewing to hit me up. And Danny Sabatello speaks English, so I don't really have an interest in interviewing like some Japanese dude with a translator and stuff. But Danny Sabatello, I'm down for. Talk to him about Bellator, PFL, Ryzen, upcoming matchup. It should be good. Let me look at my email. They emailed me about it like last night. One sec. Oh, wait. Let me see when that is. Hold on. I got to see when that fight is. One sec. Oh, when is it? Let me look at Ryzen. Ryzen schedule. I think it was August. No, next month. So that would be the 18th. Oh, it would be the week after the Connor card. Okay. I could actually get down with that. Let me look at their July and August. Okay. Sabatello versus Undetermined. July 18th. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, for sure. Fuck it. I'll do it. Week after Connor. Arman is not a BMF. Yeah, but it's more of like a celebrity belt anyway. Danny's a fucking G. Yeah, he's good. He just needs to get more finishes. What's up, Wyatt? So happy seeing you often. Just spent the last 6 hours studying for SAT. Nice, bro. Keep at it. Don't become affiliated with Aniki if you want to stay in the good graces of One. Oh, dude, I've already talked enough shit about One. I've talked about their lawsuits and stuff. And their sketchy, like, financial shit, too. Talking about Ryzen, who's next for Kaios Sakura? I don't know. They might give him a ranked opponent. Or, like, Marcus McGee or some shit. Because he's got 135 now. Hot take here. But I see no path to victory for Volk against Movsar. Nah, Volk's going to win that. I don't want to sound like I'm flexing, but one of Connor's conditioning coaches said that he needed like 12 more weeks with him before his fight next month. Take with that as you will. We'll have to see. I think Connor's going to do just fine. Steroided out and shit. Ryzen has the best production. They knock UFC out of the park. Ryzen does have incredible production. Your vids always make me procrastinate when I have to do homework for college. I'm going to blame you if I get an F. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Wyatt, I'm high as fuck, about to crash out. Nice. Your coach is an author. He's the author of a book. Who's that? I'm talking spicy. Hot. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What did you guys think of the AJ collab for the with AJ from MMA Experts for the full card predictions for the White House? I thought that show was sick. Hour and 15 minutes. It still did pretty good views. Usually stuff that long doesn't do so good on the views. That's from Eddie Alvarez in the press conference. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't remember that. Imagine studying. True nerds. Little ding dong of a thing, yeah. If Connor is off steroids, wouldn't his body not produce testosterone naturally? If it was TRT, yeah, but it depends on what he took. I'm gonna be real, that AJ dude collab was way better than anything with no bromo. Yeah, I hear you. AJ's my favorite to collab with, for sure. Yeah, dude, they're doing some Hall of Fame induction. Oh, it's for Dan Gable? That's pretty fucking dope. It was his father's shows, yeah? You collabed with no bromo a while ago. 2-3 months ago, something like that. Would I rather see Connor versus Ilya? Would I rather see Connor versus Ilya or Connor versus Islam? I'd rather see Connor versus Ilya. Wyatt, don't do collab vids. You seem like the B-side on your own videos. That's the point. It's a guest. I give them room to talk, brother. Fodder shows, yeah? No, the collab videos are good. It's about letting the guest talk. That's why they're there. What was one fight you were so hyped to watch that was the biggest letdown? Ooh. Probably Ngannou and Francis Lewis off the top of my head. Islam and JDM I thought was going to go differently too. I'd like to see Ilya get into RAF. He'll never do it. Yeah, Francis Lewis. Francis versus Lewis. Romero Izzy, yeah, that one sucked too. New mythical fighter, Francis Lewis. No, but it's Francis versus Derek Lewis. You guys knew what I meant. Ah! I'm going to feel sad for Derek when he most likely loses to such a chill down to earth guy. Did you watch Lopez making 45 and 55? Yeah, I did. I was streaming this morning for that. Yeah, that was crazy. You said Francis Lewis. Yeah, but you know what I meant. You know what I meant. You had me dying the other day on your life. Somebody said they were 55 or 5'5", 280, and you called them a bowling ball. That's the build, though. Some people have that build. You said Ngannou, Francis Lewis. Did I really say that? Oh, I'm sorry. Ngannou, Derek Lewis. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Ah! I'll crash out. Boo, you want a refund? My bad. My bad. Francis. All right, we got Hayden Zilmer against Rizabek Aitmukan. What is this shit, bro? What am I watching? This is how little of a life I have, dude. 6:30 p.m. on a fucking Saturday. Same with you guys, but I love you guys. That's actually really why I'm here, is because I like talking to you. We have no lives too. Fair enough, dude. I don't have any life either. Aitmukan, he's from Kazakhstan. Be real, Wyatt. What are the odds on you to win if you fought Paulo Costa plus 1 million? That's probably fair. It's literally a professional light heavyweight. Nah, just play it. I could beat Tom Aspinall today. Wyatt, check DM right quick. I got you. Fight Society Bleezy. Possible. I don't want to be too cooked and be low energy for the fights. I'll think about it. You guys, good news. My buddy just told me he has an extra ticket to the fight. Let's go. Dana said Sean isn't banned. He wasn't invited. Thanks, man. There we go. Sean Strickland's going to be at the fights right next to Netanyahu. Why, did you have any amateur fights or just... Oh, shit. Look at how my headphones fucking flatten my hair out. Dab checkpoint. Yep. That was what that was for sure. For sure, brother. Why, did you have any pro fights or just amateur? Just amateur. Gotta let me know when we have the matching Dahmers. True, I got you, bro. Bro just went for a sniff? Nah, for a blinker. Tom is trash. That's what I'm saying. I beat him today. I beat Tom Aspinall literally today. Why? How do you feel about the Dagestani Chechen inbred cousin fucking epidemic? I don't mind it. They're great people. They don't beat people up or corner people 40-on-1 at events. They don't kidnap underage, like 16-year-old girls into forced arranged marriages. They definitely don't take steroids before fights. That's for sure. They definitely don't duck out of the sport before they have any real title defenses. They definitely don't make excuses about their weight cut. I don't think it's a problem at all. I think they're great. You know? I think they're fantastic. Thanks for asking. Little rat, little weasel. Little rat. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Let's see who else is live on MMA YouTube right now. Just the Guru. No, we got Guru's live. Vampiric Legs, Dougie's Corner. Shout out to the boys. Coke's aside. Hey, Ding Dong, you still there? Yeah.
Little ding dong of a thing he is, yeah?
Wyatt Power and White Powder keep me going. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Relax there, huh? I'd have to teach you a lesson there, huh, bucko? Guys, I could not emphasize how little I give a fuck about these matches up until like Pico versus Lance Palmer. But I wanted to do the weigh-in and the RAF card on the same stream. I don't even have my headphones in to listen to the fights, you know? I'm just chilling and shit, you know? I was on some type shit, and you was on some type shit. That's a good soundbite. It was just fodder shows, yeah? Looks like we have a 1-0. I think we have a 1-0 score at the end of round 1 in favor of Zilmer, huh? It's crazy that some of these guys stick with this not amateur wrestling because they're technically getting paid for RAF, but like, it's crazy that they pursue this instead of going to MMA or WWE because that's where the eventual big bucks are if you make it to the top, you know? Gable getting into shit, graped anyone lately? I wonder. Maybe a little bit, bro. Maybe a little bit. Just depends. They're going to ban women from UFC 329 with Connor and Gable on the card. They're going to say, ladies and gentlemen, we are now headed to the main card portion of this show. If you identify as a woman, it is now your time to exit the venue expeditiously. Not going to lie, this White House is a fire birthday gift to me, even though it was meant for Trump. We'll take it, though. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to you. He hanging with John Jones? Yeah, they're up to no good. He's taking it up the bum or something. Top prospects near future in the UFC. Ethan Ewing, John Paul Laboisniani's good. Shane Collins just got signed to the UFC on short notice, on like 8 days notice to make his debut next weekend at the Apex. There's always talent coming into the UFC. Because people are willing to take terrible contracts to get that Venom shit, you know? Ethan Ewing comments crack me up. Dude, Ethan Ewing, dude, people call him Buzz Lightyear and shit. That's what I see. John Pork. Yeah, John Pork hasn't made his debut. What's up with that? Did he have to get off the steroids or something? If he flops, so many people going to cry. Who? John Pork? Why hasn't he fought yet, dude? He got signed like damn near a year ago. You know? Two-time Muay Thai champ John Pork. Yeah, but Muay Thai champ doesn't really mean anything, bro. They just have random dudes fight like at some parking lot and they say this is for a world championship. I see people talking about Ethan Ewing like he's Prime McGregor. John Pork versus Tim Cheese. Now we got to get John Pork against Dillon Danis because they fought in the fucking stands at UFC 322. Shout out these little inbred rats, dude. Ewing is good. Yeah, Ewing is good as fuck. Do you guys say Ewing or Ewing? I say Ewing like Patrick Ewing, the basketball player. Derek Lewis and Derek Lewis and Josh Hogan talking shit to each other was funny as fuck. My phone died. What weight class did you fight at? I competed everywhere from like 203 in a jiu-jitsu tournament up to like 225 or 230. I fought like at heavyweight before. Muay Thai also kind of doesn't translate to current top level MMA unless you're Carlos. Yeah, but even like Carlos Prates is a BJJ black belt, you know? A lot of those Muay Thai guys are pretty one-dimensional. They jumped Danis. Danis probably beats Pork in a street fight. Let's get it. Yeah, he's from, Danis is from New Jersey, right? Dylan dog walks John Pork. He heel hooks him quick. Muay Thai guys take too much punishment, in my opinion. True. All right, Zilmer's down 3-1. He almost scored right there. He's got 1 minute and 40 left, so he's got to push. Modern Muay Thai, yeah, I hear you on that. For sure. Lewis is going to get slimed, no discipline, 291. Yeah, he had to cut weight. He has to cut weight to make heavyweight. Now, some people are just big, but Derek Lewis, I feel like, could be more disciplined for sure. He's more disciplined than he was early in his career, but I still think he could Could be a little bit more discipline. Boxing and Muay Thai, CTE max the most. Oh, CTE max the most. Yeah, boxing for sure. CTE max to the 10th degree, to the 100th degree. CTE max. I'm just maxing out that CTE, baby. Am I right, Miami? Am I right, Miami? You box? Start grappling, broski. Aikido's the best base for MMA. True. Mount Rushmore of CTE. Tito Ortiz, for sure. Let's see. Tito Ortiz, Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson. Who's one more? Maybe John, but for just like a less funny reason. You know, John, maybe John Jones. But Tito Nate Diaz for sure. Yeah, John. I'm sorry. Tito, Nate, Justin Gaethje, and who's the other person I said? Tony. Wyatt, I want to start training. What should I start training? Just start all of it. Just start training all of it. Go to the Muay Thai class. If you have a gym that has striking and grappling classes, just go to both. It's better to start earlier than later. BJ Penn, that's a good one, Jay. Yeah, BJ Penn, 100%, dog. BJ Penn for sure, brother. Dude, I kind of like not wearing the headphones. I realize I trip over my words sometimes because the monitor in my headphones is annoying, where it's like my voice being fed back into my ears. I might switch that up. I used to wrestle with my friends who were on the wrestling team. I wish I'd joined, but you had to pay $200 and it was too much at the time. Ah, that sucks, bro. I'm sorry. I do cunt liquor karate. Nice. How old are you? I'm 27. And I've been training combat sports since I was like 21. I played baseball till I was 21. Tito Ortiz, of course I want to outlive my children. Is that why you said Francis Lewis? Probably. Like, look, I swear, actually, I think I'm going to stop wearing the headphones, to be honest. And then said, of course, yeah. I'd be tripping over my words when I have my monitor in my ears. Bum, bum, beat 'em, bum, beat 'em, bum, beat 'em, bum. Okay, the Kazakhstani guy won. Baseball is a gay sport. Yeah, it kind of is. It's not as gay as jiu-jitsu, though. Or karate. Or wrestling. Is your father your dad? Surprisingly enough, yeah. I smoke weed so I don't beat my wife and kids. That was actually him talking about Matt Riddle, who was a UFC fighter that ended up in the WWE. Wyatt forgets he does coke all the time. That's not true. Chill. No, I'm just kidding. I do it never. Bro said Francis Lewis because he's kickboxing too much. Yeah, for sure. Bro, I remember Matt Riddle. What a character. Yeah. I don't really remember him much from the UFC, but I remember seeing clips of him when he was in WWE for sure. For surely. Am I right, Miami? Wrestling's the gayest for sure, especially Greco-Roman. True. See, you done forgot what you did a line like an hour ago. My bad. Yeah, you're true. Boss Rutan is my GOAT. That's an interesting take. You must be a super OG of the sport. Because only the unks be talking about Boss Rutan. No hate. I'm just saying. Objectively, really only the unks be talking about him. Beep ba da ba ba. I'm loving it. Imagine if we could have him as prime now. True. Just because they hook each other's buttholes doesn't make it gay. Yeah, true. What's the best martial arts for MMA? I think that the actual art itself is not as important as to how well you can implement a game plan and also how good you are at the specific sport. Like, A guy that's okay at Muay Thai is going to get his ass whooped by someone that's a really good wrestler, you know, or some shit like that. And when it comes to an MMA fight, like some guy with Muay Thai and no grappling is going to get fucked on by a wrestler. That doesn't mean that Muay Thai is bad for MMA. Sambo, but hard to find in the US. Yeah, there's some that definitely translate to MMA more, but still at the end of the day, it just depends on how good you are at it. You know, like Alex Pereira and Adesanya give a very good look to kickboxing, but there's plenty of guys that are kickboxing heavy that get their fucking ass whooped in the UFC. Remember Wes Wilson? He was Wonder Boy's teammate. I think Gene Silva fought him and fucking bullied him. Like molested him. Boss Rutan does that gay jumping split move. Very gay. Jeet Kune Do, which is MMA. That is not... Jeet Kune Do's like that kung fu, like, wushu shit, right? There's only one real man of the sport, Mr. Don Fry, the manliest man. I feel like Strickland's the new Don Fry. I think, dude, one of my friends' girlfriend's dad, like, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy that's friends with Don Fry. Bushido, Bruce Lee's martial art. Oh, for sure. No, Jeet Kune Do is using what works from every discipline. Gotcha. Strickland or Fry? Probably Strickland because he's my era of UFC fandom. Real Jeet Kune Do is MMA, but so is True Sambo. Fair enough. We got Austin DeSanto coming up. Dude, this guy's getting interviewed by a girl that's like, or a woman that's like 6 or 7 inches taller than him. That's fucking rough, bro. Spurs or Knicks, don't care. I grew up a Lakers fan, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't even be like paying attention if the Lakers were in the finals. Just being honest. Thoughts on killing Sal Killed? I like him. I think he's good. Very dangerous. I think he has a high ceiling. I don't know if he's going to be a champ, especially at 155. It's full of killers, but he's very good. Yeah. Is LA as gay as people make it out to be? Yeah, it's pretty gay. Most of it. Like if you go into like Hollywood, Beverly Hills, shit like that, Westwood, pretty gay. But then if you go to like Orange County, which isn't technically LA, but it's close, it's like an hour away, or you go like into the beach cities south of LAX, you get into like Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, that stuff, much less gay. And that's exactly where fights. Yeah, I live in the cool part, but if I lived in Hollywood, I'd probably still, I would be real. I'd be like, no, it's gay as hell here. Why do you think Manel Kopp wins next weekend? I'm not sure. I haven't done like the tape study yet. I'll do that during the week next week. I'm leaning towards Kyoji Horiguchi. I'm sorry. I'm leaning towards Manel Kopp, but Kyoji Horiguchi is a tricky puzzle. So you said Connor got you into the sport. Can you remember which fight? I think it was like Brundage or something. I remember seeing clips of it. Not Brundage. What was it? Marcus Brimage? Oh, Brimage. I'm sorry, not Brundage. I had Cody Brundage in my head. Brimage. OC is cool. Just depends what city you're in and what type of person you are. True. Yeah, I live in the gay part. Exactly. It's a crime. It's a crime that fights are being held in the apex. Yeah, true. Abraham, I know what you mean, though. I hear you on that. Bum bum beat bum beat bum beat bum. They could do a crazy event in Japan if they get to the point where they can possibly do Tatsuro Taira versus Kyoji Horiguchi against each other in a fight night main event, or one of them fighting for the belt. They could do that in Japan. What's your favorite Conor fight? Probably 205, but Conor versus Mendez is great. Wyatt hit it, bro. Hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me. Now it's my time to shine. And now I'm gonna take what's mine. Yup. You know how it is. RAF 10, Chimaev versus Danis. We here. I've lived all over LA. I lived in Santa Monica and Westwood for a long time. Nice. What's your favorite McGregor quote? I'm a fucking pimp, rocking Gucci mink, and without me, this whole ship sink. Or, which one? Another jealous, broke, bitter fighter, yeah? Just another broke boom trying to sell some shit. Oh, 07 Randy, that's right. All right, DeSanto versus Ortega just started. I can rest my balls on your forehead, yeah? You're 5'4" at least. So this is DeSanto versus Ortega. Then we have Lucía Yépez against Kendra Ryan. And then we have Lance Palmer, Aaron Pico. So we have in total this plus 4 more. And this plus 2 more until Arman versus Tony. I'm surprised, or not surprised, interested to see how Tony and Arman goes. Do you know who John Kyrkiu is? Oh, the CIA guy? Yeah, I see him on Instagram. I see his clips all the time. The Viper. Should I hire a streetwalker to suck? Oh, jeez, bro. If it's for the right price, huh? If it's for the right price, you gotta drive a hard bargain. What's your most underrated or overlooked fight? Mine would be Zabit Boshniak. Off the top of my head, I really don't know. There's a lot. Arman and Gamrot, their first fight was fun. What do you think about Miguel Trindade? I have no idea who that is. Let me peep. Portuguese kickboxer, huh? Fights for glory, eh? Fighting out of Spain, huh? Fights in Rise World Series Tokyo. He fought for glory a few times. So he's fighting in Japan and the Netherlands and Thailand. He fought for one championship in his pro Muay Thai debut. What do you know about that, huh? 25 years old, born in 01. Last fight was last week in Rise. He lost a majority decision to a Thai fighter named Piech Pyanom Rung. Kiatmu 9. Jeez, those fucking Thai names, dude. If I were to have a debut fight, or if I was to have a debut fight, who would you want it to be against and who would you have train you? I'd train at my gym I already train at. And I've already fought. So it wouldn't be a debut. I haven't had an MMA fight, so I could have an MMA debut. I'd want to do it against another MMA YouTuber. For sure. Arman 1 versus Gamrot, I agree. Wyatt, have you ever gotten your... No, I have not. Have you watched the Dan Hooker 1-minute fights? Yeah, I did a members video about it, actually. Let's be real, Zabit wouldn't have done anything great in the UFC. Yeah, but he was entertaining while he was fun. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm saying yes, I'll just drop her off at the river and keep my $6. Nice. I'm late to the party. What happened with Hokit? He got in Derek Lewis's face a little bit. We only know 2 heavyweight MMA YouTubers. Which would you choose, Joey or Guru? I like Guru. I'd say Joey because I genuinely dislike his takes and I think he's annoying. And I think that it would draw, you know? I think that me and him are closer in size. I have like 30K subs. He has like 50. It would make more sense currently. Oh, the weigh-in? Oh, he pretended to puke on himself. You're right. Weigh-in scandal's crazy. Why don't their opponents' team members monitor the weigh-ins? Because it's a fake sport, bro. It's a TV show about MMA. To be honest. To be honest. Hey, yeah, nothing you could say. Nothing good you could say what you done to me. Now it's my time to shine. DeSanto's up 2-0 on Ortega. Yeah? I'm sending Wyatt if the BJ vid so chat knows I ain't lying. What? Oh, what? You're sending? No. JK, I was like, do I have a new DM from MMA Hole? Now it's my time to shine. If it ever comes to the time real fans are behind things on UFC, it will dominate all sports. Yeah, it's all like suits and executives and people that care about stockholders and bottom lines and shit like that. That's when the sport has a cap to it. When you have real fans that are willing to blow some serious cash, like they did it for the White House event, but they should be able to do it more. Like seeing how they've gone all out for the White House event makes me kind of upset because I'm like, dang, you guys are capable of this every weekend and you give us the fucking Apex slop. Come on. Now it's my time to shine. People above Dana and Hunter are, yeah. Started watching World Championship Fighting before it was UFC. What'd you watch? Not to mention the AI shit, the announcements, true. Abraham Sandoval, thanks for the 5, bro. Appreciate you. Stand your fucking base, yeah?
Stand your base. The space is your space.
The space is your space, yeah? Appreciate you, bro. Big dog. Juicebox boys. Tito Ortiz, yeah. We? What do you mean we? Oh, WEC, yeah. All right, end of round 2 here. Now I'm gonna take what's mine. Guys, I did legs today. That shit was hard as fuck. That's why I was like 10 minutes late to the stream. I had a shower after the gym. Gabriel Gray, later Wyatt. Peace out, dude. Pride FC or Ryzen? I mean, indirectly, they're the same company. Because Pride sold to the UFC, and then the guy that founded Pride and now runs Ryzen. So, in a way, they're close to the same, but still Pride. We don't need to know you as hard as fuck around Kendrick. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. But I saw him like 2 or 3 times within like a week and a half at the gym, and then it's been a while. I say, yo, Kendrick, you listen to Iceman. What's up, Wyatt in chat? What's up, Zlom? Great name. Thank your mom, bro, for Wyatt. Thank you, brother. Ever F up your knees? Mine never got back to 100. Yeah, my left knee, I have a partially torn meniscus and partially torn MCL that I never got fixed. And then I've fucked up a bunch of stuff. High ankle sprains. I've broken toes. Turf toe on my right side. Dislocated my left big toe. That shit sucks, bro. Turf toe stinks. I kicked someone in the elbow and got turf toe. It's like a sprain in your big, in the big joint of your big toe. My left knee has arthritis due to football. Damn. Turf toe. So like, you know, like the big joint in your big toe, if it gets bent back, all the tendons get stretched out. It's like basically it's like an ankle sprain, but for your big toe. It hurts so bad. It fucks up the way you walk. It takes like 2 months to go away. Turf toe's common for me. Because you be standing 10 toes on business, huh? When is Khamzat wrestling? Probably about an hour. Oh, okay, I had that. It sucks, bro. It's painful as hell. My doggy. Yeah, football, it happens a lot. It happens to wrestlers. It happens to people in striking sports. It actually happens more often in like football and shit. What's your body weight and bench, squat, deadlift maxes? I am 6'5", about 245 or 50 right now. The most of it, I suck at bench because I have a torn rotator cuff, but my heaviest bench for 1 rep ever was 255. Keep in mind, I have long arms and a torn rotator cuff. And then I'm way better at the lower body lifts. My heaviest deadlift ever. Straight bar was like 495. Trap bar was like 545 on a trap bar. And then back squat for 1 rep was 425. That was when I was a little bit heftier, though. When I was playing baseball, I did a lot more lifting, less cardio. Those numbers are down now since I started fighting. Just got to do more cardio. Senior vids on Tom Aspinall. Good to see someone standing for justice and defending good old Tommy boy. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you, Abu Abdullah. Had ACL, meniscus, MCL, took my hamstring to make my ACL. Fuck that surgery. That's crazy, dog. Bow, bing, bow, boom, on site. Can you skip rope and do all that fancy shit? I can skip rope, but just not very fancy. I have to say it, bro. I hate your guys' weight measurements. Oh, like pounds and shit. Sorry, brother. It's how I was raised. America, baby. You guys bend the knee to us. You guys start using inches and feet. And I'm just kidding. I don't care. Was on crutches for 2 weeks. Quickest ever off, said my surgeon. Nice. There's no way you're 250? Yeah, dude, I'm 6'5", like 245, 250. Do you think they'll announce UFC 330 at the White House, or do you think it'll be at 329? They should announce it at the White House, but I think given the current UFC timing with announcing fights, they do it like 5 weeks before, 6 weeks before. It wouldn't surprise me if they do it on the McGregor card. But it's a pretty badly kept secret. I mean, it's pretty obvious, in my opinion, that it's going to be Islam versus Ian Gary. What do you think about Gon versus Alex? I think Gon's going to win the early rounds, like 1 and maybe 2. Then Alex picks it up in round 3, gets a TKO in round 4. Bro, don't know the 6'5" megaweight champ. True. You have good energy, bro. Nice channel. Appreciate you, big dog. We just be chilling and shit. I'm 192 and 5'9". I'm trying to cut back down to 150, 155 to fight at welterweight. Welterweight's 170. So you don't have to cut that far. You were blob maxing. It be like that sometimes, though. It's all good. Islam said he would prefer fighting Morales for legacy. Nah, Ian Gary's better. Bro, really the best MMA channel. Appreciate you. Go, bop, 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 bop. Thank you, brother. I think so too. Appreciate. I appreciate. Have you tried any peptides or any sketchy stuff to help the rotator cuff? I just went back on BPC 157 to help my fucked up ankle. Yeah, I did BPC 157 for my rotator cuff for like a few months, and then I just kind of got off of it. Mexican barber, quality fade. Thank you. It's like almost 2 weeks old. My barber's out of town this weekend, so I got to wait till next weekend. But yeah, Mexican barber. He hops in the chat sometimes. His name's Ivan. He's the man. He trains Muay Thai. His Instagram is Muay Cow Barber. Shout out to my barber Ivan, my man. It was his father's shows, yeah. I wonder why Arman hasn't got a title shot in RAF, considering he's 7-0, because they're doing all these different, you know, not even like competitive fights, but high profile fights. Did you see? Did you go over Islam saying he wasn't injured and Ilya's lying? We'll make a video about it next week. There's too much stuff going on about the White House, but I did see that. Yeah, I haven't made a video about it yet though. All right, DeSanto won, so now we got Lucía Yépez against Kendra Ryan in a strawweight interim championship match. And then we got Lance Palmer, Aaron Pico after that. How long do you think RAF will last? I think they have a lot of money backing them, and they have a long-term deal with Fox. They'll be around for at least another 3 years minimum. They have a long-term broadcasting deal with Fox. They have a lot of money behind them. They have some private equity firm behind them. They're not like trying to make money right now. They're trying to grow. They're still in a growth phase. So have you noticed a growth in the channel from White House traffic? Nah, it's super saturated. My channel's doing about the same numbers as usual. Actually, a little bit worse the last like 2 weeks. Wyatt, who's more insufferable, Kevin Holland or Justin Gaethje? Kevin Holland, but Justin Gaethje's pretty annoying too. I think it'll last pretty long. I think they'll be around. I don't know about like you never know, but I think they're going to be around for a long time. They have a lot of money behind them. They get a lot of attention. The wrestling community is pretty tight knit. They're child friendly, except for the or family friendly, minus Arman and Giorgio fighting. But it is they are family friendly, which does bode well for sticking around long term. Tony with a dub tonight? Fuck no. Double champ, 3 if you count interim, 10-4 UFC record, wins over Mendez, Aldo, Dustin, and Max, a top 10 fighter. I think Connor's like just outside of top 10, maybe like honorable mention for top 10. I want to cuddle, bro. For sure, for sure. How do you see Scott Coker's new organization playing out? I hope they don't fucking do teams, bro. But that's what they might do. The team concept is so fucking bad. The team concept, the city concept, it's not regular sports. You shouldn't try to force it to be regular sports or team sports. I hate when they do that shit, dude. It'll probably come after the event. I think there are casual channels trying to milk it, and the follow-up for true ones will like you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But it's just like, to be honest, I actually noticed that during the really big events, obviously I want to cover them because they're a big deal, and I want to have essentially, like, when you look back at my channel years later, you basically have a documentation of everything that happened in the sport, you know? So I think that's pretty cool. But what I'm saying is that during the big events, everybody makes content about the big events, trying to get views. So they're super saturated. And of course, people are going to watch the big creators that they watch all the time. So in terms of like new viewers, there's not that many during these big weeks. I've noticed that I actually have the most growth when I double down on the less popular events. Like the Andrew Tate fight, for example, not that many people did fight companions for. I did fight companions. I had like 7,000 live viewers for that at one time because nobody else was doing it. Jake Paul, AJ, not that many people were doing it. It's those things. Jiu-jitsu scandals of like the grooming shit that happened. Those helped grow my channel a lot. I made a lot of connections in the industry because of those too. Bro, what was that White House card can get canceled clickbait on your stream? Was it Cap? It was an outside possibility, but there was a federal lawsuit to cancel the card saying that it like broke a bunch of laws and shit. But it ended up getting denied by a judge. But yeah, there was an attempt with a federal lawsuit to cancel the card and not allow the event to take place. Crazy, right? If talking about something special in a special event that the White House is, they could be Alex winning 3 belts, lightning in the sky when a fighter walks out. Yeah, for sure. Certain people are starting to wonder where Dana's heart is at. Yeah, people have been wondering that for a while. Boxing and MMA, different weight classes, way different. Not sure why. How are you doing with that rash on your Don't put that slander on me. Bro, what was that? Oh, I just read that. Do you wish the UFC followed rankings more like other sports and didn't allow people to jump? It doesn't really matter that much, but I don't really care. You got to go with who's available. There's not like a season. It's year round. And you have like a schedule you got to hit with certain bookings and pay-per-views and venues and stuff. It doesn't really matter. Thanks for the answer. We go tomorrow then. Yep. Ever considered street beefs? Fuck no, that's dumb. I'll go do content. I'll go do content on there. Dana doesn't have a heart. Yeah, he has a heart for gambling. That's about it. That is about it, brother. Let's see. Anybody else? Who else is streaming right now? Vampiric Legs is streaming. Shout out to him. 20K subs. Hey, let me hop in his chat real quick. Let's go. Tacos or steak? They're both fire. What if they did open weight class fight card with big names? They'd never do that. Would you ever fight death sentence? I'd kill him, dude. Wyatt, how Diego can fight every 4 months while Arman, Islam, Khamzat, Movsar need 9 months minimum? They suck, bro, because they're pussies. That fucking pussy, eh? Favorite choke? I really like, because I have long arms and I'm tall, I like going for like Darces and anacondas. Sorry. See, watch that. I start fucking up literally as soon as I fucking put the headphones in. There we go. One sec. Hey, shout out Vampiric Legs. Can you explain how to do an anaconda choke? Yeah, one sec. Can you explain how to do an anaconda choke? Yeah, I don't really feel like it right now. Wyatt's got the forearms of death. That's right. Ah! This Yépez girl is cooking Kendra Ryan, dude. She's getting fucking... Ever play softball? Nah. Wyatt, are you a Pisces? No, I'm a Leo. Wyatt hates gillies. I'm actually just not good at them, bro. For some reason, I'm good with anacondas and Darces. I'm not that good at guillotines. I genuinely forgot RAF was on. I'm just waiting for Khamzat and Dillon Danis, and I'm waiting for, what's it called? What's the other one? Oh, Arman and Tony. Tony! Have you ever played rugby? No. If you do a gilly, Wyatt calls you a little bitch boy. Nah, that's just only when you do it, MMA hole. It's always funny to see when DC put Khabib in the same tier as GSP when they were talking about Alec. Yeah, no, it's fucking Glaze, bootlicking shit. Tell him bring out the B. What's the B? Are you orthodox? I fight out of both stances. I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? I fight out of both stances. You know what I'm saying? Did we just get a fucking tech fall right here? Yeah, tech fall here. Okay, we got Lance Palmer versus Aaron Pico coming up. You won with a gilly? No, you didn't. All right. You're gonna look me dead in the face and lie. You're gonna look me dead in the face and lie and say you won a fight with a guillotine. Why are you against gambling? I'm not against gambling. I just don't do it. I don't like dislike people that gamble. It's a slippery slope like anything, like substances and vices, but I'm not against it at all. I just don't do it. Who's your toughest opponent? What do you mean? Damn, bro, fuck. 6'5" in both stances. I know, guys, you got to get me. We got to get a brand risk fight against some other YouTuber. Why? What is your estimation that a champion like Volk or Islam makes per fight after expenses? I'd say Volk and Islam probably get paid around 4 to 5 million per fight. Taxes probably takes about 40% of that. So put them at 3 million. They probably spend roughly 300,000 or 500,000 on training camps, travel, flying people and training partners in. They probably net 1.5 million out of 5. What match is on right now? We're about to get Lance Palmer, Aaron Pico. You straight edge? No, dude, I smoke weed and shit. I don't drink that often. My twin brother is straight edge as fuck, though. No gambling ads in the future? Not necessarily. If somebody slides me some bread, I'll take it. No one's going to fight you in brand risk. Dude, I want to... Me and Aiden have a... Me and Aiden... Do I train? Yes, I train. I used to fight. I kind of... Me and Aiden have a mutual friend. Once the channel's a little bit bigger, I kind of want to be like, yo, get me on a brand risk card. I have an opponent. And then I'll make a video about it and I'll peer pressure them, you know? I'll peer pressure them into taking the fight. Identical twin, fraternal. We're pretty different. I'm a YouTuber. Like, I do YouTube for work and I smoke weed and shit. And then he's straight edge and he's about to enter the police academy. Me and my twin don't look alike. Yeah, we're fraternal. I have this hair and mustache and the little chin dust. He's got like a big ginger beard and a buzz cut. Have you ever thought of Shia Islam and its numerous benefits? No. Easy steak deal? Yeah, if they come with the bread. You look like Bo Nickel. My brother looks like Bo Nickel, dude. Who's taller? We're the same height. I'm just like, he has like a little bit of a more wiry build. I'm like 245, 250. He's probably like 220. I think I accidentally blew the blinker into the camera. Might be. Great voice for commentary. Yeah, I've talked to a couple promotions about it, but most of them are like, yeah, we'll pay your expenses. Like, we'll cover your flights. I'm like, no, pay me bread for the job, bro. Don't just fly me out. Pay me actual money. I don't want to walk away from it with $0. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Or they'll be like, we'll cover half of your expenses. Golden voice. Thank you, brother. What do you think about Pereira and Gone? Pereira round 4 TKO. He's gone. Let's go wild. I came right back. Also, Aiden isn't the matchmaker for Brand Risk. Who is? He runs it. It's his shit. Your thoughts on this? DC puts Khabib on such a pedestal because it opens doors for DC to get that Russian and Middle Eastern sponsor money. True, I agree. I agree with you on that, brother. You could do it at least once. You might meet a couple cool people for your channel. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to have to dip into my own pocket to go like commentate some random regional promotion. I'm not like made of money. Like I do this. I'm a full-time YouTuber, but I'm not like rich. You know, I'm just now in the last month started doing well enough to just do this. You know. So it's like when people go, oh yeah, we'll fly you out here, but you got to pay for your hotel. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna just like fucking pay for a hotel and travel and shit for like to commentate a regional show in Wyoming or some shit, you know? Yeah, of course, but if they meet expenses, yeah. Quality channel, thank you, bro. Could be making a video versus commentary for no pay. Yeah, that's why like even like for the biggest possible events, like I would love to be in person at the Conor McGregor fight, but it just makes more sense for my channel and me showing up for my audience, and it makes me feel better to show up for the audience and stream it because I want to be with you guys during massive MMA moments, you know? So if I ever skip a live stream weekend, like if I ever skip a fight companion to go to a fight, it would probably be just some random fight night because the biggest stuff I always want to be on stream with you guys. Wyatt's Rich said he was going to hire me to start Fight Society East Coast for show. Well, I'm not rich, but You gonna make it, brother. Be patient. You will glow up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'd fight on a Fight Society card. Let's make it happen. Yeah, never during a good event. Yeah, if I ever take a weekend off to actually go to a UFC card, it would be like an Apex card or some shit. Or some like weak-ass fight night with fans. There's a couple fighters that I have like good relationships with their camps. Like obviously I just interviewed Ayman Zahabi this week. There's a couple people I have like good relationships with their camps. And where I would be like maybe go to their fight if they fought on a fight night card and maybe train with them a little bit during fight week or something like that. I'd love to do that. Just stream from the fight? No, that'll get me kicked out, bro. Ah, gotcha. I see the post you just sent me. I just followed him. Thank you. The guy for Brand Risk. Thank you. No, they would kick me out for sure. Imagine me just at the Apex fucking streaming on my phone. They'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. All right, Aaron Pico and Lance Palmer is about to start. This guy looks like Eric Bischoff, the referee. My girl and I watching RAF, not knowing how any of the points work. I don't know that much, you know. MMA Joey was talking shit. Fight Society about what, bro? That's all he does is talk shit. Dude's got no valuable opinions. .40 Pico. He's already fucking smoking Lance Palmer. Aaron Pico's way better than this dude Lance Palmer. I feel like Lance Palmer, I've seen him wrestle a bunch of times for RAF, and I think I've seen him get fucking smoked every time. Is that Eddie Hall Tommy Fury shit tonight too, or did it already happen? Tommy Fury edges Eddie Hall for Misfits boxing majority decision before chaos erupts in the ring. Really? Chase DeMorse came in the ring and slapped Roman Fury. All right, this is gay. Already happened? Ah, okay. I didn't see any YouTuber covering Moicano's MMA promotion. It was really funny. I didn't see that. Let me look. Like the stream, yeah, guys. Do me a huge favor. Can we get to, we're at 60 right now. Can we get 70 likes on the stream? Stand your fucking base, yeah? All right, Pico's smoking this fucking guy, dude. I think he just tech fall. Did they just call it, or was that the end of the round? I think that was the end of the round, actually. Yeah, end of the round. Ooh, Pico low-key kind of elbowed him on that throw by. The thing is, they talk Portuguese. If you ever need translation for something, I can help you. For show, brother. 6-0 Pico going into round 2. Moicano has a majority of midget ring girls in his promotion. That's fucking wild, bro. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Pico's about to get tech, or he's about to get the tech fall. Moicano has a, oh, I just read that. Dillon Danis somehow weighed 205. That's crazy. Best moment when Diego Lopez speaks English and Dana asks for translate. That was, what? What? That was English? All right, 10-1 Pico. He's about to get this tech fall. Gets to the back. 12-1 tech fall win for Aaron Pico. All right. And then we got Tony Ferguson and Arman Tsarukyan coming up next. Let's get it. Pico fucking smoked that guy. God damn. Let's go, Tony. I like Pico's chances in the UFC. Yeah, the Lerone Murphy was kind of unfortunate because it made him look super beatable just off rip, but I think he's very talented. I can't be the only one who wants Tony to win. Of course I want Tony to win. Just objectively, I think he's getting smoked, yeah? Gaethje, Gaethje, Goichi. Yeah, it was a semi-fluke. Yeah, semi-fluke. That's a good way to put it. We all need Arman versus Ilya. Dude, I'd rather get Ilya versus Islam at 170. That's like one of the biggest fights of all time. You know what I mean, brother? What's Aaron Pico yapping about? RAF being the biggest sport in the world? Yappuccino, dog. Shut your fucking mouth, man, yeah? Little ding dong of a thing, yeah? Gaethje, man, mark my words. No. Are PEDs allowed in RAF? Yeah, I think so because it's grappling. Is Ilya too small for 170? Yes, but Islam Makhachev was a lightweight. And Islam's a little bit small for 170. I think he probably still loses, but I want to see the fight. I want to see Islam versus Ilya, even if I am pretty convinced Islam wins. If Tony wins, Arman is never smelling that title. True. Is it bad that I would pay to watch Little Person MMA? They get after it from the jump. I've seen the feud. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I had to organize my room a little bit. Is it bad that I would pay to watch Little Person MMA? No, it's not bad. Wheelchair MMA would be sick. That probably exists. Conor versus Ilya. I will enjoy the press conference. Yeah, they'll do that if Conor wins. I'd rather see Conor versus Ilya than Islam versus Ilya. Little Person. I was just reading it from there. I was reading it from Dice Goblin's chat. But yeah, midget. Call us midgets? Dude, you're stroking it and you're a midget, bro. That's crazy. Damn, Arman's competed at RAF 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now 10. Oh shit, I gotta. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm 6'1", by the way. No, you're a midget. Don't lie. You're 5'4" at best. Why did Tony ruin the win streak? Gaethje ruined it. What happened to that Simon Fett guy? I have no idea who that is. He used to just come in and say stuff about himself. I had no idea who he was. Do you believe Dominic Cruz is an overrated fight analyst? Yeah, he's annoying. So is Bisping. All right, we got Arman and Tony. Guys, if you are watching the channel and you are not subscribed right now, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below. We're closing in on 30,000. Wow. We're closing in on 30,000 subs. If you're watching and not subscribed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that. Being 6'1" in Dutch is basically midget status. I hear you on that. Yeah. The Dutch people that have all come to train at my gym, because it is a Dutch kickboxing gym, they're all big as fuck, dude. Even my head coach, he was a UFC heavyweight. He's like fucking 6'5", 300 pounds now. If you ever have seen Brad Williams, he's an amazing comedian. I have no idea who that is. I'll check him out. Bum-ba-da-ba. I've been here since 21,900. Nice, dude. What was your coach's name? Anthony Hardonk. He was a UFC heavyweight. Brother, imagine being 6'3" and using a wheelchair. Who's that? Dutch are tall and wiry. Not my head coach. He's a unit. Jesus, getting the pad to the head must hurt. Dude, I remember when I was fighting, when I was doing the competition team training, which I haven't done in a while because it's in the morning. We used to be fucking tired. He'd be making us do burpees after sparring. And he'd be like, if you're tired, just change your mind. Ilya Apturo. Yeah, Drickus is not wiry. No, Drickus is kind of beefy, to be honest. I think Drickus is going to cook Usman. I'm just waiting for them to announce that fight. It's pretty much the worst kept unannounced fight secret right now is Drickus versus Usman at 185, main event in Oklahoma City. Maybe there's a holdup. Maybe Usman's playing some fuckery, you know? Usman needs to find a new chemist. What do you mean? Why? He won his last fight. Usman's done? Yeah, if he fights Drickus, for sure. If he gets like some sort of matchup like a Joaquin Buckley that he already had, you know, like a winnable one, like if he gets a Brady matchup, he could win. What's up, Brian? I'm finally able to join a live. What's up, 8 Brian? When in doubt, blame Ali. Exactly. Blame Ali. He goes, no, pay him $400K instead of $350. Maybe jocking a flow. Usman's sitting at 30%. What do you mean? He's finding a new chemist before he fights Drickus. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Would you know why RAF says they have 2 main events? I saw that. They said first and second main event. They're doing it to not like insult the fighters, probably. There's probably something in their contract. So they're like, oh, we spent a lot of money on this. Let's fucking market it as 2 main events. Just rumors, just a marketing tactic. Has it passed yet? No, it's not. Arman Tsarukyan and Tony are about to go right now. I've been here since 8 or 10K. I got suggested to you from watching Joey and Guru. I had barely just started watching UFC. Nice, dude. I appreciate that you came around and stuck around. So they just can't say co-main. Yeah, I know. Where do we watch it? I'm on one of the streaming sites. RAF tag team. That'd be kind of fun. There's no going wrong with fire on the walkout. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Cruz knows what's up. To be honest, dude, I pay for the membership because I watch you more than I watch Netflix, so you're a better value for money and no BS politics. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that. I try to keep it as affordable as possible. It's $5 a month. You get an extra video per week. Yeah, if you guys are interested in extra content and extra video per week, and then I'll start doing some members live streams as well, or a members podcast once a week. Click that join button, $4.99 extra video per week. Jesus, bro, even Tony's gaze pains me. Yeah, he's CTE'd the fuck out. MMA tag team or hell nah. That'd be fun. Can you do a poll for Michelle Obama's gender? Nah. Do you want more from Fight Society? I want more from Fight Society. You know what's up, Steve. Ba-ba-da-ba. All right, here we go. Round one. Was it just a promo or does everyone get first month free? If somebody buys a gifted membership and YouTube, they like randomly select it. YouTube chooses who gets them, but if someone buys them and they get gifted out, YouTube just randomly selects it. Or if I gave it away, then it's because I did like a giveaway on free memberships. I do that like once a month where I give them away. Tony rolling for the leg lock. Tony's doing all right. Tony's doing okay so far. I just got picked up by Arman and slammed. 2-point takedown there for Arman. Arman gets the back. Oh, he's gonna 6-0 Arman. Tony's gonna get tech falled in this first round. But yeah, the free month is if you get a gifted membership either from me or from someone else that buys it. Tony Ferguson, Arman hand fighting. We got 6-0. Tony shoots a double leg. He's deep on it. Tony's deep on it, dude. Arman might reverse him here. Yep, Arman's got the ankle. Tony's really deep. Tony's really deep on this takedown. Let's go. He bailed on it. Now Arman's got the headlock. Ref just called a reset, 6-0. That was fun. Arman, Tony's giving him a hard sorry. I hate having these fucking headphones in, but I'm listening to the fights. Tony's giving Arman a good fight here, or a good match. How does the wrestling point system work? To be honest, I don't know. Sounds like Kurt Angle. Yeah, Tony's back in deep, dude. Good sprawl from Arman. Tony on another takedown attempt defended by Arman. 6-0 Arman, 10 seconds left in round one. Tony with another takedown attempt, sprawl by Arman, and that's probably going to be the end of round one. Tony's trying to just hang on to a single now. Yeah, the ref is giving Tony some serious help. He's like bailing Tony out of bad positions by having him reset. Shout out Tony, though. Love Tony. Is Kurt Angle a commentator? I don't think so. It's Chael and two other like random dudes. Juliana Pena's on sometimes. Ghostly, what's up? Nah, they're still Arman and Tony are wrestling right now, and then Khamzat versus Dillon Danis is after that. With real opposition, he has no business here. True. If Gaethje wins, the new narrative will be just how good was Patty. True. It might be Kurt Angle. He might be involved. Yeah. Hey, Tyron Woodley, let's go. Gaethje's going to get slimed, though. Yeah, he's going to get killed. Tony needed a towel. He wants to, like, wipe something off. Ready to see Kayla Harrison back? Yeah. Is that the RAF card? Yes, sir. Tony Ferguson and Arman Tsarukyan right now. It would be nice to get an Unk victory. Yeah, Tony's not winning tonight, though. Did Tony lose yet? No, he's down 6-0, start of round two. Tony on the headlock. Nice. Arman picks him up. Arman's going to slam him. Good defense here from Tony. Oh, Arman gets a takedown. 4 points. That's going to be it right there. There's a tech fall for Arman. 4-point takedown. Nope, 2. They're saying 2 or 4. Yeah, there it is. 10-0 win for Arman Tsarukyan. That's probably what we're going to see with the Khamzat and Dillon Danis one as well. Is the mercy rule 10 points lead? Yeah, it's called a tech fall. Is this the Wyatt from Fight Society? Yes, sir, it is. The Fight Radar. What's up? From UK, so not big on wrestling here. To be honest, it's not that big here either. The space is yours, Tony. Why is Arman taking his shoe off? Oh, he's just throwing it in the crowd. Nice. Tony set up for yet another loss, I know, but he got that win in Misfit, so it's all good. They're flashing to Colby in the crowd because they want to do him versus Arman, or I think they might already be matched up for that Milwaukee card. Wish I could take CTE away from Tony. Would you take it and onto yourself? Would you take it onto yourself to take it off of Tony? Brother, you'd perish. Colby versus Arman in your hometown. I might be going to that. We'll see. I have like some sponsor thing. I'm talking to somebody. They might want to have me come out there. Colby low-key outclasses Arman. You think so? Yeah, Chael's glazed and heavy right now. Colby's definitely going to be a way tougher matchup than Tony. Arman doing a good job promoting yourself. He becomes a bigger superstar than most of the UFC champions. He's smart. Yeah, but he's not fighting in the UFC, so he's not like reaping the benefits. Except for getting the RAF paychecks, he's not reaping the benefits in the UFC. They got Colby and Arman facing off now for an interview. Can we get to Chimaev? Arman just grabbed Colby's tummy, telling him he's fat. Arman big and younger, yeah. Hit a blinker on the Benjamin. Yeah, just don't do it on camera. Arman has only wrestled 50-year-old men. What do you mean, bro? He wrestled Muggsy and Giorgio. When the fuck is Arman gonna fight next? They're talking about doing a card in Los Angeles in September, and they're talking about it being Volk versus Movsar main event for the featherweight belt, co-main event Oliveira versus Tsarukyan rematch for the BMF. YouTube wrestlers. I know, I was being sarcastic, bro. Yeah, Colby's tougher, but Tony just fought, and Chael's doing this better opposition. Yeah, respect Tony for sure. Ghostly, I dropped a video about that today. You could peep it after the stream. Arman is way bigger fan than 95% of the people in the UFC now because of RAF. True. Yeah, people like him a lot. Which prospect in the UFC would you sponsor? Nah, I'd sponsor somebody on a different promotion so they could put the Fight Society logo on their shorts. Can't do that in the UFC. Way bigger star, yeah. Dylan's going to try to sub him. Wait, when's there an LA card? They're talking about it being in September. It's not confirmed. That's the rumor right now, though, for September. That's what I'm hearing. You know. My source being Twitter, of course, you know, and Twitter's never wrong. Liked your vid on the weigh-ins. They're always cheating. I know, bro. You're right. Or Amber, sorry, not bro. But yeah, you're right. Make Fight Society stickers. Maybe. We got the hoodies coming soon. We got hoodies and some other merch coming soon. I'm working on the website more next week. Once we're past the White House, I have more time to add stuff to the soundboard. I have time to add the merch website. The merch will be live in probably 2 weeks. I got to order some samples too. Preview the hoodie. It's going to be pink. It's a Joe Pyfer hoodie. You need a beanie. I might make them, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. That's Guru's thing. That's like his brand. Brother, it's summer in Texas. That hoodie will collect dust. We'll make t-shirts too. You should buy a t-shirt press and make your own merch. We'll see. I don't know if I want to do all that. I already spent a lot of time on YouTube stuff. All right, they're doing the Khamzat. Man, unless something happens like a brawl between Khamzat and Dillon, I don't think I'm going to do a recap video for RAF. Wyatt too big for all that, too big money for all that pressing? What do you mean? I thought Guru and you were short. No, we're not. We're tall. You do your own shorts? Possibly. Yeah, some shit like that. I'll do some MMA gear too, like rash guards and shit. I just got to make sure I order samples to make sure I'm not, selling anybody like some actual like bullshit ass stuff, It'd be funny if Khamzat loses this. I kind of want Dillon Danis to fucking slap a guillotine on him on a double leg. These are the legendary Pyfer GF hoodies, not just a mere sweater. Exactly, bro. There's lore to it. Fight Society gloves, yeah. Thank you, yes, woman. Here, my brothers got me started. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said bro, and then I saw Amber in your username. My bad. When is DDP coming back? July 18th against Usman. That's what I think. Like 85% sure. For the lust of the game. Nice. I wouldn't mind me a good hoodie. I will say I don't know who they use, but QWERTY has good quality stuff. I'll check it out. For sure. All right, Dillon Danis walking out. Do you think Dillon Danis will ever fight in the UFC? Absolutely not. I think there was a glimmer of hope at one point, but now absolutely not. I low-key want Danis to win too. I high-key want Danis to win. Can you make the hood white and pointy? Yeah, I got you. Fight Society yarmulkes for sure. Khamzat's walking out. Is it possible that the delay in the Islam fight is for him to bulk up more? Nah, probably not. It's probably him. Maybe. If you mean by bulk up, finish a steroid cycle, then maybe. Guys, hit that like button down below and subscribe if you aren't. Please, please, please. Let him finish a cycle of some steroids. This walkout for Khamzat's OD, it's so fucking gay. He just lost. He's not the champ anymore. We don't need all this. It's Khamzat Chimaev against Dillon Danis. Khamzat doesn't have the same aura. He lost to Strickland and fucking cried about it. But with all that said, that was a fucking sick intro. This is an interesting fall off for Chimaev. I'm not going to lie. Have you ever rolled with a Daggy? And if so, can you confirm the steroid rumors? Yes and yes. 100%. Touching Morales is haram. Islam will call the police. Yeah, bantamweight champ Chimaev. Chimaev walking like people fuck with him. Yeah, exactly. People probably want Dillon Danis to win. Chimaev will become a RAF regular. True. True. One sec. Ugh. People forget, man, Danis couldn't even take down Logan Paul. True. St. Louis local hoping that both lose. True. True. Bro said saw DMT and hit a blinky. Yeah. I saw Zahabi hitting the bagman. Yeah, what did you think? Islam popped for meldonium. He said it was for a heart surgery, but surprisingly, he fought 3 months after the supposed surgery. True. Crafty line sniff? No, it wasn't a line sniff. That's not why I hopped off camera. Dang, they did sell out a pretty big arena. I saw them post that this is their biggest gate in company history. There's a lot of people there. Is it bad that I actually want Dan? I want Danis to win too, bro. Fuck Khamzat. All right, here we go. Round one. When's Joe Pyfer's next fight? Probably in Philly in August. Chimaev immediately goes at Danis. Oh, the ref didn't like that. The ref called time on that. Do you go to regional shows in Los Angeles? Yeah. Sometimes. Danis gets in. Okay, headlock for Chimaev. Oh my God, Chimaev's so much stronger than Dillon Danis, dude. Dude, please Dillon Danis win, bro. Nice, good snap down there from Chimaev. He's got like a Kimura type grip, dude. That's pretty sick. Oh, dude, Dillon's going to guillotine him. Watch. Dillon's throwing a guillotine on Khamzat. He was, no, he's not anymore. He was, oh my God, bro. Dillon Danis is fucking guillotining Chimaev, bro. And now, oh shit, they're going to fight. Oh, they're going to fight. They're fighting. Oh my God, Dillon's on the ground, bro. They're fighting. Ah, another brawl at RAF. Another brawl at RAF, dude. Nice. Damn, dude. They didn't need to do that. It's just that Dillon just saw an opportunity. Yeah. Let's finish the match, bro. Finish the match. Oh, dude, somebody just got clocked, bro. Chad Bronstein's in there, the CEO. Guys, this is wrestling, bro. They're still going at it. This wasn't anywhere near as bad as the Giorgio shit. Can we complete the match, please? Dude, fucking Khamzat has such a gay fall off. I saw Dillon get that headlock and I knew he was going to go for that guillotine right there, dude. It wasn't even really in like that, though, to be honest. Chimaev was just waiting it out. Yeah, they're probably going to cancel the main event. Of course, this is the same thing that happened with Arman and Giorgio when I was there. They canceled the match, and then the post-fight press conference, they were like, nope, don't even ask about it. Yeah, fucking kicking him while he's down. Can we please finish the match, dude? Just throw some boxing gloves in the middle, yeah? Let's finish it, dude. Got to jump that ghillie. Yeah, see what happened, MMA? Holy jumped the ghillie. Ended up on bottom. Oh, by the way, that is Kurt Angle on the commentary. For whoever was asking earlier, that was Kurt Angle on commentary. Let's wrestle, yeah? This is such a big fall off for Khamzat. You lose the belt, and then you end up getting in a fucking brawl-ish kind of thing with Dillon Danis. That just felt so scripted. Did the filthy, disgusting inbred start the illegal shit or Danis? Actually, Danis did. Dillon jumped the ghillie, yeah. Can't believe I liked him during the pandemic. Who? Dillon Danis or Khamzat? Khamzat? Yeah, dude, fuck Khamzat. But it, Dillon Danis was the reason this happened. Khamzat wins by tech fall or disqualification or some shit. They just announced it. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. There's the end of the event. All right. Lame as fuck, dude. We've already seen this at an RAF. Yeah, Dillon Danis ruined the event. Is it even worth making a video about? Like, I feel like I could make a video about, like, the sad fall off of Khamzat Chimaev or some shit like that, but is that even worth making a video about? All they did was fucking push each other and pulled guard. Yeah. No? You guys think no? Is that worth making a video about? Is this RAF brawl worth making a video about? Because Arman versus Tony wasn't competitive. Not worth a video, but do as you see fit. You know you're going to make a vid. Imagine paying to watch this. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. Don't do it. No. Yes. Oh, we're like split. All right, let me put a poll in the chat. All right, let me know what you guys think. They're announcing something. Are they going to restart it? I'm pro Danis now that he's Gilly Gang. Save the effort. You have so much this week. Ah, that's a good point too. This was my second stream today. Khamzat started that shit? What do you mean? Dillon tried to slap a guillotine on him. You guys are like 70, 2/3 say yes. Maybe I'll make a video about it in the morning. I feel like this just isn't worth making a video about. Maybe I make it during the week next week or something like that. Oh yeah, they're doing RAF Georgia. I forgot about that. Marab versus Cejudo. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I make a video about it later or something, but I'm not... Dude, I'm gassed, bro. 2 streams today. Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. I feel like it just kind of not even fun. That brawl, that wasn't fun. Nobody got punched like the Arman one. Yeah, and Tony looks super old and weak. Yeah, all right, gang. I think I'm gonna hop off. Maybe I'll... You need better Coke? I don't do Coke. Go to bed, my guy. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna get some food and shit. All right, guys. Appreciate all you guys. If you guys are new here, like and subscribe down below. We will be live again tomorrow for the UFC White House card. We'll be on about 30 minutes before the fights. So roughly 4:30 Pacific time tomorrow. We'll see you guys later, all right? Love y'all. Like, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.